Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of our series on Global 1914 Axis and Allies. And first I just want to start off by going over a couple things I forgot to mention last time when I was going over the design of the map. And that is that I tried to copy the pattern that you see in the out-of-box map with many territories being named after significant cities, such as here in Austria, Hungary, we've got Trieste, Vienna, Budapest, here in the Ottoman Empire, Constantinople, Ankara. Germany especially, we have Munich, Hanover, Berlin, Kiel. Mostly the territories are usually just named after significant cities. So I try to copy that in my design. In the United States, I named territories after New Orleans and San Francisco, so some major cities at the time. In China, you can see over here, I named them after some of the most significant cities at the time. So Hankow, Nanking, Peking. These are the old style names for the Chinese cities. Keep in mind that Xi'an, Canton, Fuzhou, So yeah, and then also I wanted to go over the islands I included on my map. Some of you must be wondering why I had so many random islands. Well, the islands I added were for either one or two purposes. One, either there was actually a significant event that happened during World War II or World War One at the time. Cocos was one of those. There's the German East Asia Squadron. There was a battle that happened there. Or another reason I added an island was to have a kind of like a landing spot, kind of like a break point for over like large expanses of water. So you can see here, all the way from the Africa to Australia, the big Indian Ocean. So I wanted to that's why I added this island right here, just kind of like somewhere where you can land some troops if you're like halfway crossing the ocean and you don't want to lose them. Somewhere to like take a break, So that's why I didn't add every island in the world. That's why I have St. Helena here, because I want to have somewhere safe to drop off your troops. Also over here, I don't have Easter Island for Chile, or the Galapagos, so I didn't really need those, because you can come here, there's land here, so it's not like you're going to sink. But also I threw in this island over here, so French Polynesia's here because there was the French or the German Navy attacked it during the war. So that's why I added some of the islands that I did. But enough about that. This video will be going over the setup for 1914 Global, and I have the setup right here. So we're going to be starting with, in turn order, we'll be starting over here in Russia. Now Russia gets an additional 3 IPCs, so when they start the game they're going to start with 3 more IPCs. Those come from Urals, Irkutsk, and Vladivostok. So units wise, in Vladivostok they get 1 infantry, and in C-Zone 40 they get 1 transport. So I figured that'd be the Far East forces and give a transport to maybe if they want to send them around to the Indian Ocean. So that's Russia. Next up on the list is Germany. That starts off with an additional 4 IPCs. So we start off, they have in Tingsau, they have 1 infantry and 2 artillery. That's supposed to represent the fortress of Tingsau. Make it a little bit hard for an amphibious landing, like it was historically in the war. Next we have over here in the Pacific Islands, we have 1 infantry on Karelinen, 1 infantry on Samoa, 1 on the Bismarck Archipelago, and 1 in German New Guinea. And now the naval setup wise, representing the German Far East Squadron, we have a transport and a cruiser in C-Zone 38, docked in Tingsau, and then another cruiser in 43, and then another cruiser and transport in 45. And that is it for Germany. Next up we have France. gets 1 additional IPC and 1 infantry in French Indochina. Then next up on the list is the British Empire. They get 1 infantry on Singapore, the standard 6 infantry, 2 artillery in Australia, a battleship and a transport in Sea Zone 48, and an infantry in New Zealand. Now next up is Japan. All their units are right here. So we give them the standard 6 infantry, 2 artillery in Tokyo, their capital. And over in Osaka, we have an infantry and an artillery, an infantry up in Sapporo, and an infantry in Korea. And then in Sea Zone 39, we give them the standard starting navy of a transport, a cruiser, and a battleship. And that is it for Japan. And the last country on the new setup is the United States. They get an infantry in the Philippines, and then all their other units are over here in North America, where they get an infantry and artillery in San Francisco, an infantry in the Southwest, an infantry in New Orleans, a battleship in Sea Zone 57, and a transport in Sea Zone 68. Yeah, I wanted to give them a transport to start with, give them that extra boost, trying to make up for it. And I didn't set up the rest of the map because it wasn't really necessary, only the parts that mattered, like Canada. I just wanted to show you how these zones kind of like expand, so you can put your forces either in the new printed area or on the original. Doesn't matter, they're still in the same zone. Same thing over here with India. They're in the same zone. These ships are also in the same sea zone, even though one's on the printed map and one's on the board. So yeah, that is it for the 1914 global setup. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please like the video and comment to let me know what your thoughts are. And please subscribe to get more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.